Things aren't looking very good here at the Handyman Rehabilitation Center. Where the 5 most incapable amateur home renovators in the entire country are each trying to completely redo a 1-bedroom apartment.
They want me to fix this? I don't know if this is fixable.
We could be going to a very dark place in this episode. Our psychologist is on her way over right now for some couples therapy.
You know, I can't get Daryl to change a light bulb.
When that's done, we're going to introduce our first electrical challenge.
Well, turn it off now.
And after that, we'll be breaking out a power tool that takes 2 people to operate. Next show, we will be naming and shaming Canada's worst handyman. Until then, I just hope no one gets hurt.
Canada's worst handyman came to us after a nationwide search. Meet Daryl. Daryl wears a snazzy pair of new overalls, but his wife Sarah wears the pants.
I've nominated my husband Daryl for Canada's worst handyman.
So far, Daryl's stay at rehab has been ugly. And I'm not talking about his wallpaper, his door jamb, or his massacred vinyl floor.
Well, that piece was not cut well enough.
I'm talking about this ugliness.
One thing at a time. This is why I don't like doing it with you. I want to wring your neck right now.
Merle, a truck driver from Sucker Creek, Alberta, was brought to the Handyman Rehabilitation Center by his fed-up wife, Shelley. Merle has a substance abuse issue, and the substance is
duct tape. I like duct tape because it's strong, and you can use it anywhere, and it's handy.
We've seen Merle use duct tape to fix his toolbox, his walls, his ceiling, his finger, his furniture, even Daryl's overalls.
Look! Oh my God!
Keith's next. This performance artist from downtown Toronto was nominated as Canada's worst handyman by his friend David, who is disturbed by the way Keith swings his hammer.
Oh, don't use the hammer.
Keith has made some improvements since getting here, but his hammering still has a long way to go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Jeannie is just as bad at hammering and even worse at measuring. She was brought to rehab by her friend Lawrence.
She needs help.
91 and a half, but 1/8 over that.
It needs to be 1/8 over the 9/16, so we'll be 9/16. You know what I mean?
The final nominee for Canada's worst handyman is Barry. For safety's sake, Barry was brought forward by his neighbor, Scott.
He poured the cement into the bucket and got a mouthful of cement, proceeded to cough back up and ram a wheelbarrow handle up his...
Here to pass judgment, teach classes, and oversee every challenge, we have 2 experts that have become friends of some nominees.
There is some hope here.
There's hope.
There's hope.
And enemies of others.
I don't like her. I don't like her one bit.
Robin Lockhart, our head designer, runs a firm in downtown Toronto designing residential living spaces and urban work environments. Our head builder, Greg House, has been a working handyman since 1972. All he wants to see is safe, solid results that will last the test of time.
You have screwed this, right?
Right.
At the end of each episode, Robin, Greg, and I name the most improved handyman, and we force the worst to hang their head in shame. So far, Barry, Keith, Jeannie, and Keith again have had the indignity of nailing themselves to the wall. At the end of our next episode, someone will be named and forever shamed as Canada's worst handyman.
In my eyes, I'm not the worst.
I don't think it's me.
On the morning of their second last building day, Merle shows up early and inspired. Before I even arrive at the rehab center, Merle's hacking into his badly patched ceiling hole. This cutting may appear incorrect, But believe me, it's a gorgeous thing to see. Merle's irritating relationship with his hole began back on day one, in the very first challenge. Instead of securing his drywall patch in place the way Greg told him to,
And you will do that with a shim or a piece of wood.
Merle bridged the gap with duct tape, and then he plastered right over it. 7 days later, when we told Canada's worst handymen to sand their patches and apply the second coat of plaster, Merle still didn't think he was going to have any problems.
Have you sanded duct tape before?
Not really.
When sanding didn't work, Merle tried chiseling the plaster off with a putty knife. Refusing to admit duct tape defeat, Merle smeared on a fresh coat of plaster and sealed it in place with a skin of newspaper.
Oh, does that look flatter?
In the days since then, Merle's quick-fix sealing patch has been haunting him.
I honestly think Merle is the least improved.
That's why Merle's in early this morning.
What are you doing, Merle?
I got a good lecture last night.
So how much duct tape is going up there now?
None, I hope.
Woohoo! This is what we call a breakthrough.
You think we got it? Oh boy.
I used the duct tape and it wasn't a simple way out, as I learned. So from now on, I just try to stay away from that duct tape.
I think by the end of the day, he'll be using duct tape again.
I can't smooth it out.
As the other handymen arrive, they're told to sand down their ceiling patches and apply the final coat of plaster. Merle's outfit makes him look kind of silly while he's wearing it, but not wearing a drop cloth is going to make Daryl and Keith look ridiculous for the rest of the day.
We've covered a lot of things here at the Handyman Rehabilitation Center. Carpentry, plumbing, plastering, we did tiling, we even did interlocking brick. The next thing we'll be covering is a bar stool. It's time for Canada's worst handyman to learn the fine art of reupholstering.
The trick is that you want to pull from the center of each side and tack those down first, okay? And then you're going to work with the edges, making the corners as tidy as humanly possible.
And the duct tape is for?
The duct tape is for testing Merle's will.
If you so choose, you can use duct tape as your fabric. If you want to completely reupholster your chair with duct tape, that's fine.
Keith gets the joke. Obviously, using duct tape to reupholster a chair would result in failure. But to Merle, who swore off duct tape just minutes ago, the idea sounds too good to resist.
Okay, let's get going.
Let's get going indeed.
Merle rushes home to his wife with an armload of forbidden duct tape.
Oh my God.
This will be faster.
They gave you duct tape?
So Merle is actually upholstering his in duct tape.
The candidates don't have to reupholster this bar stool.
Oh, you have to do this cushion, you mean?
Yeah.
If they prefer, they can upholster the chair they made back in episode 3.
This is a job we've always wanted to do. I want to have the best one.
As usual, Sarah attempts to encourage her husband by making negative observations.
Daryl, you're killing it.
I told Merle to stop using duct tape, and he promised, hey, you know what? I've stopped using duct tape. Then today we showed him how to reupholster a chair using fabric, and he said, no, I want the duct tape. This has to stop.
To cut the right-sized piece of fabric, the old cover should be carefully removed and then used as a template, but Jeannie throws her old cover away. She's going to guess how much material to cut. At least she's laying down craft paper to keep her fabric clean, unlike Keith, who's working directly underneath his freshly sanded ceiling. Merle is upholstering with duct tape, so dust is not a danger.
Beats fabric, man. I'm not a fabric type of guy.
But his utility knife does seem dangerous. While the rest of Canada's worst handyman cut away from themselves with scissors, Merle slices toward himself with a razor-sharp blade.
The true test of this is actually once they get the fabric on and they wrap it, how do they do the corners and how do they keep it tidy?
So what I'm gonna do is finish it off first and then just staple the out of it.
Hey, look at that. See, I'm just about them. Them guys are probably still pissing around with screws.
Daryl is still messing around with his stapler. When he finally gets it going, he feels pretty good about his accomplishment. Then Sarah comes in.
That looks awful. Look at this. Look at how terrible this looks.
I thought it was looking pretty good.
Merle is out of control. It's time for an intervention.
Oh, Merle's about to get a top lesson. How's it going, Merle?
Look at you. Got it, buddy. Just about got it.
You got an entire lesson in how to reupholster a chair using fabric! Fabric, Merle, not duct tape. But come on, man.
Fabric?
You're duct taping a chair, Merle. You know who invented duct tape, Merle?
Duct tape was created by the U.S. military to keep World War II ammunition boxes dry and sealed shut.
It's not furniture upholstery.
Oh, it's strong.
I actually thought we made some progress, Merle.
I'm sorry, buddy. What does he do? Give me duct tape and says use it. It's just like buying an alcoholic beer.
You're supposed to be rehabilitated here.
If there was a blood test for duct tape addiction, this would be it.
Ouch.
Did you cut yourself?
You're crazy. Come here.
I drew blood. We drew blood.
It's like that's a big cut.
That's a big cut.
Is that a hospital cut, Merle? Are we out of here?
No.
Mistake? That's kind of deep.
What happened, though? How'd you cut yourself?
I started to do the corner. And instead of going slow, I went. But the chair's done.
You want to put duct tape on that, don't you?
Be strong. It won't stretch.
No, Merle, duct tape could not be better. No. Stop falling for the temptation every time. No. Go to the hospital, man. Come on, let's end the foolishness and go somewhere sensible. Right?
This mean they're gonna take all that duct tape away?
Oblivious to the bloodletting that occurred in Merle's room, the others soldier on, reassembling their stools.
Well, you didn't put this one in very nicely. Don't push down the screw.
No.
You push in.
When Robin comes by to inspect the work, she finds 3 stools with loose edges and one that's no longer usable.
It's not even screwed on.
Well, not yet, because I was putting the cardboard on. I wanted to replace better cardboard.
A quick inspection of Merle's room, though, shows the most unsettling work of all.
This is what I didn't want, because this is gonna set me back to be the worst. I feel like I'm gonna faint now.
When we come back, Canada's worst handymen see quality, but our head builder sees cosmetics.
It's kind of like lipstick on a pig.
First blood has been drawn here at the Handyman Rehabilitation Center.
Is that a hospital cut, Merle? Are we out of here?
During the last challenge, Merle slashed himself with a utility knife. None of the other candidates for Canada's worst handyman saw the accident or spoke with Merle before he went to the hospital. Now, rumors are flying.
He severed a finger, and there was blood everywhere, and they had to take him away, and he ended up in hospital.
I think we've all learned a little lesson. Be careful. Safety first.
If Merle had done the task as we were instructed to, he would have never been injured.
The nominees are about to begin this episode's Yard Work Challenge. Today, we've made Keith's nominator, David, the team leader.
For this Yard Work Challenge, you're going to build an arbor for the tool shed. Those are the 2 uprights, those 2 10-foot 4x4s there. And that massive auger is what you're going to use to stick those posts in the ground. Right here, the frost line goes down 4 feet. We're hoping that you dig a hole that's 4 feet deep to plant those posts in to create your walkway.
It's like a pagoda.
Oh, lovely, an arbor.
An arbor is a large ornamental archway. To make it, David should drill 2 holes into the ground, a little over 1 meter deep. He should plant the posts, pour in some wet concrete, and screw on the crossbeams. That's it.
Do you want me to put this together?
To make this challenge a little more combustible, we've thrown in an unassembled barbecue. A good leader admits it when he doesn't understand something. David doesn't understand what an arbor is, so Jeannie draws it for him.
You know, another nice thing, David, is to do it like that at the ends.
Yeah.
Like that, not have it like that at the end, but
That's a good
cut
idea.
like that, so that
Let's
you
do
sort of
that.
like, but it can be flat. Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to grab a measuring tape.
For the first time ever, a yard work challenge starts with a team meeting.
Pull down. Jeannie's going to mix the cement, and we're going to bury the two 4x4 things. And we're going to nail the other two pieces on either side of them.
Right there?
Yeah.
And right there?
Yeah.
Before the deep holes get drilled, our head builder, Greg, explains how to safely handle this extremely dangerous machine.
The auger is very much like a chainsaw. Barry, you know how to start this?
The trick to using the auger safely is going very slowly. If the drill bit strikes a rock and stops, the handle will turn instead. If you're going too fast when that happens, bones can break.
Daryl gets turned on by speed, and Barry likes the idea of anything with a motor in it. And they're both big guys, and I just thought, well, who better? I couldn't see poor Jeannie and me doing it, so...
While the holes get drilled, Jeannie handles the concrete, the cross beams get cut, and Keith starts assembling the barbecue. Everything is going swimmingly until...
Whoa! It sort of swirled round, and all I could see were the two bodies flying through the air.
I'll be careful, I'll be careful.
Unfazed by the fall, Barry and Daryl get up and go right back to work. When the holes are finally dug, the posts go in. The level comes out.
Barry, hold yours just for a sec. Make sure it's level.
And the cross beams go up.
It's a big job.
I gotta make sure it's square.
I want that to sit on top of there when we start our first screw. I also want it to come down about 1 inch, maybe 2.
Today's yard work challenge isn't as much fun as usual.
It's not the same without Merle, you know?
All right, don't rub it in.
A few more screws, and this arbor is done.
Okay, so I think that's our arbor.
After 9 days, it's our first successful yard work challenge. Or it would be if Keith would get the barbecue finished. When Greg drops by for the inspection, he's pleased with David's arbor. But after the shingling, the fencing, and the painting fiasco, a posh archway in the yard is, well, I'll let him say it.
Kind of like lipstick on a pig.
With the successful landscape challenge over, it's time to go back inside and learn that stipple is a noun, a verb, and a plastering product.
You are going to be doing some stippling. It's a lot like stucco, only more tasteful. That's your next challenge. The other thing I have to say is that Merle is not coming back. He's still at the hospital. His condition is, well, he's got a cut finger, but I was told that we don't really know what's going on because they're keeping him for a while.
You can...
Do this one for Merle.
Perhaps even more important than applying the stippling is preparing for the stippling. The instructions clearly say to cover everything underneath the ceiling with a drop cloth. Some people do it. Some don't.
Hey, how about, can you get me a stick, please?
If you can promise me you'll read the instructions.
I will.
All of these people would be infinitely better handymen if they would just follow instructions.
Is this like really one of my greatest fears?
What did it say in the instructions? Roll in one direction only, you got that?
Forget it, I'm not doing it.
Today, in the rehab center, drop cloths are in fashion.
Cool, you look lovely in white.
Hold that right there. You'll thank me for this later.
Okay.
Keith covers some of his floor and none of himself. And because he didn't read the instructions, he doesn't know he's not supposed to roll back and forth.
Look how ugly. Okay, ow. There we go.
Like lipstick on a pig, as your little friend would say.
I know.
Daryl laid a drop cloth, he read the instructions, and he's applying the product in one direction. But he still can't catch a break.
Daryl! It's on the floor now. It's gotta be even. Do you see how uneven that is? Daryl, it's blobbing. Again.
Daryl keeps rolling in one direction, but Sarah keeps fighting him on it.
You know, you can go the other way, too. Like, do it however you want.
Yeah?
Why not? But don't... See, look at the mess you're making.
What?
Stop flicking it around.
Keith is getting his stippling everywhere.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
It's good. It's good.
I know, I'm doing a good job.
And Daryl is still getting lectured.
That looks like crap. Can't you see where it's got lots of texture and where there's no texture?
Yeah, but I think it would look worse if it was all texture.
Have you ever seen a stucco ceiling? I don't know how you managed to find the door in the morning.
That's enough. The producers asked me to run over to Daryl and Sarah's room and act as referee. As I'm on my way, Merle returns from the hospital.
Hi, Merle. Hey. You're killing me, man. Are you all right?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Not too bad.
Geez, she's swollen, eh?
Yeah, I could have went without the needles.
It took Merle 6 hours to get 5 stitches. Now he's worried that all his lost time is going to make him Canada's worst handyman. While Merle puts his throbbing digit to work, I round up his coveralls.
So, Merle, there's not many men I would say this to, but is this your outfit?
Yeah.
Without a referee, Sarah reaches her breaking point.
I'm gonna load it for you. Because I can't watch this anymore. Nice stippled ceiling, Daryl.
Satisfied she's done all she can to help, Sarah leaves.
Okay, I'm just gonna go out and breathe.
It's hot in here. Well, maybe they have a plastic bag on my head.
When word gets out that Merle is back, all the handymen leave their own projects to go and help the wounded.
Hey, how are you, gorgeous?
The stipple goes on in multiple directions, but at least it's going on. That means a lot to Merle.
Well, looks like we finished, guys. I got to thank you very, very much.
You're welcome.
This means more heart taken than a get well card.
We were worried about you there this afternoon. It was taking so long.
Did it go to the bone? Or?
No, don't take it off. It's all right. We believe you.
Yeah.
Keep it taped in here.
That's a nice job.
And just about one Safety first.
Yes.
So far, we've seen blood, sweat, and tears.
Oh.
Next, we add electricity.
It doesn't matter what you think when you're dead.
This next challenge could come as a real shock. We're moving into the mysterious realm of electricity. Specifically, Canada's worst handyman will install a ceiling fan. Now, there's a very serious lesson to be learned here, and we are not afraid to teach it. How you doing, Merle?
Great. Got a little condom on and I'm ready to go.
Safety first, hey? It's getting late in your stay here at the Handyman Rehabilitation Center, so the projects are getting harder and more intense.
This ceiling fan challenge makes Barry nervous because he once had an electrical brush with death.
I was sitting in a pool of water trying to fix my dryer with it plugged in, and the 220 just blew my hands back and my head back, and I crumpled down and started crying.
Worried, Barry wants to know if this is a pretend fan or if it will actually be hooked up.
With real power?
Real power, sir.
Oh, gosh.
Real power. Okay, we've actually taken the liberty of going in and throwing in the breaker in all of your rooms, so the power is off in there already. You have to take down the existing fluorescent tube. You have to assemble this kit. You have to install it. It means wiring. It means reading instructions carefully. This is a 2-hour-long job.
Oh, no. How awful.
A monkey could do this.
No, I don't.
A monkey certainly could do what Barry's doing. He's hauling down his light without having checked to make sure his breaker is really turned off. Jeannie's making the same mistake. And in Merle's room, he's also attacking the wires without making sure the power is disconnected. It's time to teach these people a serious lesson.
Was that me or you?
Well, that was me. But did you check the breaker?
No, because
No, check the breaker, man. Just because I told you out there that it's fine doesn't mean anything. You only get to make that mistake one time.
What have you not done up to this point?
Check to see if the power was off?
Ooh-wee!
Oh, I thought they said that the power was off.
It doesn't matter what you think when you're dead.
Safety
Ceiling
first,
light
Daryl.
right
Oh,
Now you turn it on, dumbass.
I mean, that is such a rookie thing to not double check
Oh, yeah.
when you're coming into
That's
any
your
kind of
life at
electrical
stake.
thing.
When everyone checks the breaker, demolition continues. However, The instructions clearly say this wiring job shouldn't be demolished. It should be disassembled.
Great, you broke it.
Daryl broke his green ground wire. That is a serious safety concern.
Good luck now.
Ground wires literally go from the ground to any household electrical fixture as a safety precaution. If any wiring is defective and no ground wire is present, the fixture can become electrically charged. Adding a simple ground wire means any electricity present in the fixture will be safely led back to Earth. To begin the wiring process, screw the mounting bracket to a ceiling stud and draw the household wires through it. Jeannie uses duct tape to hold her bracket in place, but she can't get it secured with screws. For what seems like the millionth time since she got here, Jeannie's drill is in reverse, and she doesn't realize.
It's just sort of like the stupidest thing. It can't be that difficult. I don't want to be Canada's worst, but it ain't for one to try.
When the bracket is secure, hang your fixture by its safety harness and make the electrical connections by twisting the same colored wires together and safely capping them with morettes.
I was the one who installed this fan.
Merle should know about wiring already. Back home in Alberta, he hooked up this rockin' little number. Here at the rehab center, though, Merle has inexplicably attached a black wire to a white wire. Thankfully, his wife reads the instructions and catches his mistake.
So I got this wrong, the white on the black.
Yeah.
Merle doesn't believe the instructions or his wife, so he calls his uncle in Sucker Creek.
No, I'm trying to put on the ceiling fan and I'm trying to find out if the white's live or the black's live. I thought it was backwards.
It's straightforward if you follow the instructions.
Green and green is perfect. White to white.
On this challenge, the power of electricity has scared Canada's worst handymen into admitting they don't know what they're doing. Even people who usually toss the instructions away are reading them as if their lives depended on it.
All right. We're wired. So,
Before he continues, Barry wants to check to see if the wiring is done right. So he installs the bulb and one blade. Then he goes out to throw the breaker.
Yep, it's all good. Well, turn it off now. Maybe that wasn't the best idea with the fan on.
With the dangerous part done, Barry goes back to ignoring the instructions, and he puts on the blades before installing the cover.
Figure out where this goes.
The instructions are a really good way to find that out.
No, I know, but I want to try to do it without.
So, you believe that the blades will turn when you pull this cord, yes?
Yep.
Yeah, it's hooked up, right? Yeah.
So they went to check to see if the blades would move, turn the breaker on, but forgot the switch.
Hang on a second.
No, I hit the breaker.
You didn't turn this on.
Oh,
Dun, 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 the wife flipped the switch, eh?
I don't know why I thought that just switching the breaker would make it start
I
automatically.
don't know why, Daryl.
After an hour and a half, Merle's finished perfectly. Barry's finished perfectly. Keith's finished perfectly. But Daryl and his light are working without a ground wire. That's a fail. If Jeannie gets her project finished, it will be the first building challenge that she has ever completed here.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
You got
Jeannie,
power.
look at that.
You got power.
You made it.
Well, what do you think, kid?
I think it's lovely.
Well done.
But Jeannie's got no time to celebrate. At day's end, our handymen are going to be subjected to a final inspection on all the work they've done since getting here. And Jeannie's list of half-finished challenges is long.
Your floor's not done. You've only got one of 3 shelves up. Your chair's not made. The ceiling fan still needs a little bit of work.
Lawrence is finishing
Your
that.
plaster hole's not done.
Oh, that's only going to be
Your
5 minutes.
furniture's not built.
The chest of drawers is easy to fix, and I'm just going to do assembling the bed.
Massive cleanup is required.
Good interior design is often a lot of smoke and mirrors. The strategic placement of one object can trick the eye into seeing more space than really exists. The next challenge for Canada's worst handyman is to hang 4 of these puzzle mirrors. How puzzling do you think that'll be?
What is this?
It's a mirror, Lawrence.
Oh, it's a mirror, okay.
Actually, it's 4 mirrors that can be hung like this, or this. This product is sold internationally, so instead of written instructions, the steps are explained through pictures.
No, that's pretty simple. Just a matter of making your marks on the wall and just drilling those little thingamajigs in.
Jeannie's looking at the exact same instructions, but when she sees an image of pencils marking the wall through mounting brackets, she thinks it means use pencils as nails.
I have to put a pencil in this hole. It's nuts. I don't have 4 pencils.
We'll start with I.
According to the instructions, to mark where the mounting brackets go, hold them and the mirror in place. If you do it correctly, the marks will be exactly
1 foot 3 inches and 29:30 seconds.
29:30 seconds? What's that got to do with it?
While figuring out where his brackets go, Merle is simultaneously leveling the glass. Merle's only been in rehab 10 days, but in many ways, he's a new man.
You gotta hold it somewhere else because I gotta mark it.
Remember the optimist we met in Sucker Creek?
If both eyes are working, and it should be level, and if my arm's long enough to measure it, I'll use my arm.
Now Merle's a realist.
But this measuring
Measuring?
is taking my time.
You and a tape. This whole new experience, eh?
I would have been done by now, but I have to measure.
Daryl also has to measure, because Sarah says he has to.
So put a mark where you want to start it. Why are you making such big marks? You just need to make a tiny little X.
That is a little mark.
It's huge. Daryl, stop.
I know this is right.
Okay, where's your ending point then?
Well, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay, fine. You know what? It doesn't matter. Okay, go ahead.
If you just follow the line.
Do it.
We've seen Daryl and Sarah fighting over a mirror before.
Oh, are you hanging the mirrors?
The day we met them in their home, Daryl was hanging Sarah 3 mirrors above their marital bed.
You're gonna kill me in my sleep, honest to God. No! Don't be an idiot.
In the end, Daryl quit after getting just 1 of the mirrors mounted.
What do you think?
I think it looks stupid.
Here at the rehab center, Sarah's negativity persists, and Daryl's handiwork continues to suffer.
What are you telling me a bit higher for?
Sorry.
Would you like to just mark it wherever, and I can just shine the line wherever you like?
Square line up there so I can mark it here.
Relationships frequently shatter from the stress of renovating. That's why we have Dr. Julie Hill on staff. Dr. Julie is a psychologist here to provide counseling for Canada's worst handymen and insight for us. When Dr. Julie met Daryl and Sarah on day 1, this is how she assessed Sarah's behavior.
Yeah, she has sort of a negative motivating effect, and so I don't know if it motivates him or not.
I don't see it as not motivating him. I'm around to watch it go down, and I don't see him performing any better or wanting to perform any better when she craps all over him, which is basically every conversation they have.
Definitely, that's been the standard in their relationship, and I don't see that pattern breaking at all either.
On that day, Dr. Julie suggested getting Sarah to do a task if she repeatedly insists it's easy to figure out.
Daryl, it's a few little friggin'... it's a couple of mirrors, a few little
Okay, for people who've done this
hangers.
before, then they can maybe just figure it,
I've never done it before either, but I'm pretty sure I can figure it out.
That's my cue to turn the tables.
I just heard your wife say she could figure this out, so it's all yours. You're no longer the handyman.
Serious?
It's all yours.
Okay.
Figure this out.
Excellent. This is my life right here. You, like an idiot, getting a reward, and I'm the idiot who ends up having to do everything. You know what? Enjoy. Drink up, my friend. You should be embarrassed.
For this challenge, we let Canada's worst handyman go into overtime. After an hour and 15 minutes, Keith gets 4 mirrors on the wall, but he does it by using an extra screw. Barry abandons his job with only 3 mirrors hung.
I had enough of this. I'm ready to break the mirror.
Merle also mounts only 3, and Jeannie's still working on her 2nd mirror when she makes this prediction.
I may have it by the end of the week.
And Sarah, she's just getting started when Dr. Julie arrives and calls her and Daryl in for an emergency session.
So tell me how it's going.
You know, I don't want to be the handyman. I don't. I want Daryl to be the handyman. I like to just, say, Daryl, we need this fixed, we need that fixed, and just, says, okay, and he'll go off and fix it. Like my friends' husbands, like my clients' husbands. And they say, really, your husband's not handy? Oh, that's too bad. My husband's very handy. He put the whole top level of our house on. I can't get Daryl to change a light bulb.
The nominees for Canada's Worst Handyman entered our rehabilitation centre 10 days ago. During their stay, they each overhauled a one-bedroom apartment. And tomorrow, they'll do it all over again. Working as a team, the candidates will put in a 10-hour shift trying to accomplish 11 tasks in this dwelling. When the quitting bell sounds, the person most deserving will be named Canada's Worst Handyman. The very first task our inept builders attempted was patching a hole in their ceiling. The final task is to screw a hook into that patch.
This is going to hang a plant from your ceiling patch. We want to see that sanded, we want to see that painted, we want to see that hook sunk into your ceiling.
When the hooks are in, the handymen will use the rest of the afternoon to get their apartments ready for the final inspection.
If that means finishing a challenge, finish it. If that means painting, paint. If that means hanging towels, you hang towels. You do whatever you want. All of this stuff in this room is up for grabs.
Canada's Worst Handyman will be named at the end of our next episode. But when this test is over, work on these apartments will be complete.
The plant's gonna hang from right there.
What is going to hang?
A plant.
Jumbo hook. Now this goes into the ceiling, and this is what holds it. I know that.
I cut myself. I gotta make this hang. It's my priority. Come on, baby, you gotta work for me. You kind of broke it. That's it.
With all the hooks installed, attention turns to finishing any undone project.
Ow!
Oh my God.
Could you just hold this for me?
Push on the drill.
Because Merle cut his finger today, he knows he has to impress our experts by doing something major before final inspection. So, he decides to perform surgery on his gummed-up plumbing project. You remember this fiasco from last episode?
Is it good?
Nothing with a little bit of duct tape won't fix.
With a strict duct tape ban now in place, Merle sets out to do the job right.
Can I have one of these? The corner part with the screw?
I'll see what I can do for you.
Jeannie's not completing any of her undone projects. Instead, she mops up and hides her broken work as best she can. For this episode, who is Canada's Worst Handyman?
So I think it's going to be a toss-up between Barry and Jeannie.
I'd hate to see the tears coming out of his eyes if they do announce Keith the Worst Handyman, but you know what? He wanted to be on the show.
I can guarantee it's a lock for either Jeannie or Keith.
I'm just in here to improve.
I think Daryl's pretty terrible.
If it's not me, I'll be dancing away. I'll be dancing up a storm.
For the final inspection, the experts and I arrive at Barry's with a housewarming present.
I don't think it's gonna hold. So, watch out.
I'm watching.
Barry's ceiling patch holds for now, but out of the 19 individual tasks he took on in his apartment, only 4 are finished properly. Now it's time for Jeannie's test.
Jeannie, it's up to you to hang the plant.
No, just let it go very quietly.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Jeannie's patch holds. But overall, during her stay with us, Jeannie only managed to complete 3 of her 19 individual challenges. Keith's next.
Please do the honor of hanging up the plant.
Oh, dear God.
Keith's patch is a little lumpy, but it does hold a heavy plant. In the rest of his apartment, though, he only managed to complete 4 of the 19 challenges. In Daryl's room, the work is also incomplete.
There was lots of opportunity to fix up some really bad things that were going on in this apartment, and that didn't happen.
What will happen with his ceiling patch?
I'm just gonna let you do the honors, sir.
Oh, God!
Not very honorable.
Daryl fails the ceiling patch test, and overall, he only passed 5 of his 19 personal handyman challenges. In the last 2 days, Merle has done a lot of extracurricular work on his ceiling patch.
Did it go properly?
I hope so.
Prove it to me now. Okay, here we go. Well done, Merle.
Fix the hole.
Merle did indeed fix the hole, and overall, he completed 8 of his 19 individual projects, more than anyone else here.
I'm definitely proud of my apartment. 100% proud, because I never got this far before.
It's time to decide who was the most inept handyman during this episode.
The weirdness about this one is the definition of worst.
Injuries, total lack of completion.
Total lack of completion is who?
Jeannie.
Worst craftsmanship.
Daryl, hands down.
Oh, hands down.
Cohesiveness, focus.
Keith.
Worst in general kind of ideas and artistry. And
Merle's not doing that great in that department.
Barry either.
Duct tape chair.
Which of these is worst, I guess, is our challenge.
That's what we have to figure out.
Canada's lousiest builders have each renovated a derelict apartment. In this episode, who was the worst?
Well, we're at the end of our second last episode here at the Handyman Rehabilitation Center, which means there's just one show left until we name the most abysmal amateur home renovator in the entire country. And in today's program, we learned that each and every one of you is still definitely in contention for the title of Canada's worst handyman. How you guys perform in the final exam tomorrow is going to seal your fate. Now, we're at that part of the show where I unfortunately have to say who was the worst for this particular episode. And today, the worst was the person who just didn't get the point of upholstery. But they did get the point of a utility knife. I think you know who the worst is. You know I don't like to do it to you.
You can always patch that up with duct tape.
And on that line, I will say to you, sir, you're gonna have to hang your head in shame, Merle. Look at me, buddy. Meet me at the tool shed.
Stand tall.
Between his excellent patch job, his perfect fan, and his rescued plumbing project, Merle did better work than anyone in this episode. But when he slashed himself, he sewed up last place.
I don't want to be the worst handyman, but I'm the only one who drew blood, and I guess I have no choice.
He blamed me. He said, "You brought me here, now it's your fault that I'm going up on that wall." He forgets I didn't cut him.
I don't think I want you as a friend no more.
It's an injury thing, man. You don't deserve it for your work, but the worst is cutting yourself. It's the worst. It's the absolute worst. You can't hurt yourself. That is the worst.
Oh, man, oh, man.
Oi, don't hit your finger. Oi, oi, oi.
But I finished my project.
You put a little dab on yourself?
Okay.
Stay right there. I gotta get my sharpest tools. You just wait. Okay, Merle, come on in. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go through a little safety lesson about how you cut duct tape and why you cut duct tape and what you should cut duct tape with. This, for example, is a drywall saw, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know why you don't cut duct tape with one of these?
It won't work.
Well, sure, it'll work. But you don't cut it because it's not safe, all right? This is a reciprocating saw, yeah? You know why you don't cut duct tape with that?
Because I wouldn't have that in my pocket.
No, because it's not safe, man. Because it's not safe. Please understand, this is a jigsaw. Why wouldn't you cut duct tape with that?
It's not safe.
It's not safe. You get the point?
Yeah, I got the point.
On our next episode, the title that no one wants will be screwed to someone's resume when we officially name Canada's worst handyman.
Sucker.
Oh,